Okay, so this one's one of the longer ones, but just stick together. So we know, we all probably deal with a toxic player if you played Gorilla Tag. You might have seen somebody get attacked, but you might have seen somebody get harassed by somebody else. They might be young, they might be old, they might be doing it on purpose. It might be in self-defense. It might be towards you. But let's be honest, we've all probably experienced some sort of toxicity in the Gorilla Tag. So I'm going to tell you guys of 2 of my stories, and stick around for the end where I will give you guys 2 news things. 3, actually. Yeah, so our first toxic player, I'm not going to say the names. We'll just name him Timmy Bad Boy. That would be stupid names. So this is I'll suspect, so I'll just say suspect is like the map. OG Caves. Friends of his, 2. My allies, everybody in the lobby. Okay, so I was playing OG Caves and I was friends with a lot of people. Then, little Timmy Bad Boy comes in. He joins with 2 of his friends. When he tags me, I tell him GG, but then he starts acting toxic. So I start getting mad. And then he says something to me. The thing that he says, really disrespectful. I don't even want to say what it's about, because even just mentioning what it's about could really hurt a lot of people. I might be overreacting a bit, but I really just don't want to talk about it. It was aimed towards me, I'll tell you guys that. It was aimed towards, and I was very disrespectful, so I was telling people, it was really disrespectful, so I was telling people about it. But his friends, he was lying to his friends, telling them that I was the bad person. So it was just pure chaos. The usual, me getting into a roast battle. Now, for each of these, there'll be this one part called double content, where I'll just say like a random part that I think is interesting. So this one guy was like, bro, just shut up, don't roast him. And I was like, okay. So I'd be quiet for like 5 minutes, and this kid wouldn't shut up. Like, even after being quiet, little Timmy Bad Boy was still wouldn't shut up. And then I tell him, this is why I couldn't shut up. And then, so now we're going to move on to our second toxic player. This one is newer, and it's in new rotating, so scary rotating. We're going to name this guy, Cool Big Kid, because he thought that he was older than me when he wasn't. Cool Big Kid, that's his name. Anyways, Cool Big Kid had 1 friend, allies of mine, 1 friend. So I made friends with this guy. I sadly never really friended him. We're going to name him Burger. When you connect 2 things, then you get Burger. Okay, anyways, me and Burger were becoming friends. And if you don't know, in rotating map, the only game mode you could play is Hunt. So we were playing Hunt. We weren't teaming. We were just talking to each other, hiding together when we didn't have each other. But then I was playing, and I noticed that, what's his name? I noticed that Big Kid, I'm going to just call him Big Kid because I forgot what the second part was. Big Kid was teaming, which annoyed me, but I didn't really care about it that much. I just told him to stop occasionally. Then, then I get him, and I win, and he says, weren't you cheating with Burger? And I was like, I'm not cheating with Burger. What are you talking about? So then we get into a controversy, like usual. It's really all good. He also acted like he was better than me, when I know that all of his performance, I'm going to roast this guy so good. So if he's watching this video, I just feel bad. His performances in life are probably not good from the way he was yapping. But anyways, that's not really. Burger stayed on for a while, but I had to get off. So I actually found this technique. It's like the double thing. So since not too many people actually play rotating map, you can actually join any map that doesn't really have too much people. You can actually just keep joining it, even if it's in public and you forgot the code. You can just keep joining that game, option 1 and off. And soon enough, you make it in. So soon enough, after I got done with what I was doing, I came back. So when I came back, when I came back to I came back and I told him some pretty bad things because he was really bugging me. Plus, I knew that I would have to get off and that the technique probably wouldn't work a second time. And sure enough, it didn't. So I just told him the most, craziest stuff ever. Honestly, I probably did more than to him, but when somebody gets on my nerves, I have no mercy for them. And that's really it for this second one. I mean, I did something for the second time, came back, and the technique wouldn't work because for some reason a lot more people wanted to play rotating. So, now I'm going to tell you guys about my 3 news clippets. I'm going to start with the longest one. This is a behind the scenes on my evil scientist and his pet Sasquatch. I'm not going to show any footage, but I am going to talk about it a lot. So, the inspiration we'll talk about first. I was never really planning on making a movie, maybe a bit, but I didn't really have much inspiration until this. So I wanted to play some mini games, but I didn't really want to be a mini games kid, so I just sat around and played and hanged out in the city. Then this one kid, who honestly wanted to play mini games, he asked, "Do you want to play mini games?" So I was like, "Yeah." So we joined a lobby. So, funny enough, there was already some people in this lobby, but they weren't playing mini games. I think you could guess what they were doing. They were making a movie. When we asked if we could be in the movie, they said yeah, but it was also a horror movie because most Gorilla Tag are horror movies. If you didn't know, when I asked them if I could film it with the camera mod, which in my opinion, is pretty stupid if you couldn't because you make the camera mod follow you. You can place it down anywhere. They said no, so I leave because I didn't really like that, and I decide to assemble a lit team. So I get the 4 who are in there. The Doctor, the Sasquatch, the mysterious guy, and my friend. And we film it. So I'd like to say 3 little interesting things. One is, after I get chased, I put a few months later. And there are 2 different, there's one character that looks like the mysterious guy and one person who's different. That person was actually my friend, who we just changed. We made them change because we couldn't really get as many actors. Second thing, the Sasquatch actually leave midway through. Which sucked, and that's why at the end we have a furry fighting. It was not in the original script to have the Doctor turn into a cat. It was supposed to be the Sasquatch and the Doctor, not mutated, versus me and the mysterious guy. Lastly, I did cut out this post-credit scene, and there's actually a reason for that. I'm not really expecting a second movie. If you guys want a second movie, you guys can tell me. But the problem with making a second movie is I lost literally half the actors. I only have 2 of them who are with friends now. We were supposed to record sometime because we still thought we had a chance, but no. I forgot that, and I'm guessing at least one of them did too because all of us knew that at least one of us were going to slip up. Sure enough, I did. But yeah, I'm going to talk to them soon. And I'll even ask them if they're comfortable with making a movie. I'll ask them if you guys want to make a movie, or if you guys want to see them. But next up is 2 little news things that aren't behind the scenes. First up, I'd like to talk about something new. This will be Power Days. Every month, I will have a Power Day. A Power Day will be a day where at least 4 videos are released, which for me is a lot. For example, as of seeing this video, it is a Power Day. So, and I'm having all these videos posted. They're all scheduled. Some of these things are scheduled, but Power Days, I will actually put them on screen. April will not have any, because I have something planned, and 10 days. And 10 days is really not enough to sort out a Power Day. I have a 20-day thing that will last until April 21st. But that's not really the point. So, on May is the last power day that I can confirm as of now. May's power day will be the 1st, because I will want to make a lot of, like, old nostalgic videos, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I want to make a lot of old nostalgic videos of, like, back when everything wasn't April Fool's. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing. But instead of scheduling them for the end of April, I'm probably not even going to post many at the end of April that are normal. I'm probably going to post a few about some stuff, and some secrets, but it may be some gaming. I'm actually just going to go post, I'm actually gonna go just in gaming series that I need to like make because it's been a while. I'm just gonna post them on May 1st, so there will probably be even more than 4 videos posted on May 1st, because I will be I really feel like I bet you I'm gonna work on a lot of gaming videos. Last thing, it's still pretty far away. But as for me, the 4th quarter started not too long ago, so I just thought it'd be interesting to talk about summer. Now, I started this channel in summer. If you might be saying, actually, you started this channel. If you go onto the channel's date and you check, it says you made this channel a few years ago in, like, I think November. But that is actually when I made the channel. I didn't start posting videos until June 2024, I think. So that was when I posted my first Cuptastic video, the 2 Rainbow Friend videos. That was back when I couldn't even make 15-minute or longer videos. But that's just pretty interesting. I just thought, and another reason why I want to talk about summer, not only because it's my 1-year anniversary coming up, because you notice that my channel has had a lot more videos made in summer than probably over. Now, the reason for this is because I only make videos on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Power days, besides for June and July, will only be on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, mostly Saturday. Unless they're scheduled, like May 1st. I don't know what day May 1st is. I'll put it on screen. But a lot of younger content creators like me are going to have a lot more opportunities to post videos. Jaguar even mentioned this, but the opposite way around when the school year was starting. He mentioned that he wasn't going to be able to make as many live streams / videos, which sort of sucked. And that was the same with me, to be honest. It honestly sucked. I'm sort of excited to see summer come because me and Jaguar are going to be able to make videos. I treat him like a friend, but I honestly don't know what he thinks of me. I mean, a random guy with, 22 subscribers, 21, is just acting like an over-attached friend. I don't know, that's what he could think of me, and I honestly wouldn't care. But that's it. I just really like letting out my emotions. So half of this was about emotions, because toxicity. That last part was honestly about how I feel a bit. Honestly, a lot of this is just about how I feel. I'm gonna have to cut it off right here. So if you actually were interested in watching me run around in this map that I'm just addicted to for some reason, you're crazy. I'm gonna see if I could cut it before I die. But hope you guys have a good day. Bye.